Hello and welcome. Thousands of Northern Rock savers have queued for hours at branches to empty their accounts. Many more have withdrawn cash via the internet. Despite reassurances from the bank over the safety of their savings, customers have now taken out well over £1 billion. Many failed to access online accounts because of the massive demand, and branches were forced to extend opening hours. Our business correspondent Rory Catlin-Jones reports.
For 36 hours now, they've been told their money is absolutely safe.
The Bank of England would not have lent us any money if we were in an unstable financial position. It's as simple as that. They would not.
But at branches right across the country, Northern Rock customers have been queuing for hours to take their money out. Everyone from the Bank of England to the Chancellor has been telling them that there's no threat to their savings. But that doesn't appear to have made any impression.
The Chancellor has said, don't panic.
So did the captain of the Titanic. That went down.
I'm not panicking, I'm being totally rational. I'm just moving my money somewhere else.
This is also a crisis for internet banking. Miranda Hall has been trying and failing to get access to her Northern Rock online account since Thursday evening. The bank says its website is now working a bit better, but this customer is having second thoughts about banking online.
I have no means, absolutely no means, at this moment in time of accessing my money. And that, for me, is an uncomfortable place to be. Very uncomfortable, actually.
So what exactly is happening to Northern Rock's deposits? There's £5.6 billion in branch accounts, about £4 billion on the internet, and nearly £10 billion in postal accounts. By last night, around £250 million had been withdrawn from branches, with £750 million gone from online accounts. More withdrawals will be arriving in the post, and of course a lot more money has gone out today. But even in the unlikely event that everyone withdrew their cash, the Bank of England's money should be enough to keep Northern Rock afloat. And tonight the Chancellor weighed in with more assurance.
I appreciate there have been difficulties with the queues and with the internet simply because they're not used to dealing with this volume of business in the normal run of events. But the point is, if people want to get their money out, it's there because it is backed by the Bank of England. I authorise the Bank of England to provide that support because I think it's important that we should maintain the stability of our banking system.
Those who didn't get through the doors today will be back on Monday morning.
The staff member was about to put her hand up. Is there as a cut-off point? Anyone behind that member of staff, I'm told, will not be able to be served today.
It's shareholders, not savers, who could feel more pain next week. Northern Rock is almost certain to end up in the hands of a bigger bank. But any buyer will only want it at a bargain price. Rory Catlin-Jones, BBC News.
And we've had hundreds of emails from you on the subject. Ian Phillipson from Essex says, I have a Northern Rock mortgage and I'm not worried in the slightest. This is a ridiculous panic created by uninformed journalists, and it may end up costing people their jobs and their livelihoods. Lee Brown from Hull says, I'm surprised at the reaction of the public, as the feedback has been that your cash is safe. Once again, our media has created mass hysteria. They're at fault for exacerbating this situation. David Cole from Tunbridge says it's okay for people to stand on the sidelines and criticise investors as sheep because they're withdrawing their cash, but I can't blame them. I've suffered at the hands of several financial institutions in the past. Good luck to those people. And Raymond Whitehead from Inverness says irresponsible and greedy banking practices worldwide are at the heart of this calamity. Our erstwhile Chancellor, not Northern Rock savers, should be held to account if our economy now slides into recession, which is more than likely. Some of your emails, and you can get much more information, analysis and advice on the crisis at Northern Rock by logging on to a special web page. It's www, of course, and then bbc.co.uk/credit crunch.